In order to fully understand this, we must first understand the human dynamic within one another. The first expression of love, I would say, is like a selfish love. It's like, I love you because I love the way you make me feel about myself. I love when you cook for me, when you clean, when you get me things, when you treat me well, when you love me. But the moment that you stop loving me, I no longer love you no more. It's like, it just closes that connection. So in this way, that is a selfish love. I love you because of the way you make me feel about myself. I would call that love by reflection. The second one, I believe that the best example of this is if you have a child, then it's the way that we love our children. It's like we love them unconditionally. It's like, no matter what, I love you. However, no matter what, sometimes there's an amplitude to it. Maybe you came home late, or you're not doing good in school, or I'm disappointed you in something because of my expectations. So therefore, there's an amplitude to the volume of how much I love you. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 7 or 6, So in this regards, I would call that a spiritual love. It's better than the other one, but not as good as divine love. Divine love is the third one. And it sounds and it looks like this. And I would say this is the way that God loves all of us. And it looks like I love you all the time, and it's always at 10. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, I love you, like that. I would say that it's similar to the way that the sun shines down on the people. It doesn't pick and choose who it's going to shine its light on. It shines the light on everybody equally, whether you're a saint or a sinner, a believer or not, a criminal or a helper. It shines its light no matter what, equally, all the time. That, to me, is an expression of divine love. Now, the thing about divine love is that when we can reach our emotional state to get to there, it's actually, for me, the greatest protection against being hurt by somebody else. Because when we love from a divine place, it doesn't matter what they do back. We're not doing it to get something back in return to them. It doesn't need to be reciprocated. It looks like I really just want the best for you. So I'm going to send that love to you no matter what. And it allows us to live life with no regrets. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to put yourself in a vulnerable situation. There is also such thing as calling love from a distance. And so with this, you can create a healthy boundary to love somebody from a distance. You don't want to love somebody if they're abusing you or taking advantage of you in this way. However, you can still elevate your love to something more than a selfish love by loving them in a way that it's like, I want the best for you. No matter what, like, I want the best for you. And maybe I'm not the best for you, but I still want that love for you. So I love you from this place, even if you don't love me from that same equal place. I really just want the best for you. And in this way, it allows you to live life with no regrets.